Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Audio Morpheus Show. I'm Deano.
I'm Taz.
And guys, man, we've got a great show for you. You're about to see a fantastic interview with the Browning.
The Browning, man, they were unbelievable.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, on that note, I've been to a lot of live shows, we both have. And in my life, you know, there's been a few distinct shows that have really stood out. And I gotta say, man, these guys brought it like I haven't seen in a long time. No. Absolutely amazing show. You know, we've got some live footage that you're going to see. It's not going to do it justice, I'm telling you right now. And it really just brings the emphasis to you got to get out there and see these live shows. You don't know what you're missing.
No. Now, you know what really struck me in that I need you guys to really pay attention to is this is a fusion of electronic, say dub, and metal. And what you're going to see here is so overwhelming with the amount of work that goes into producing the music first, which Johnny McBee does. He's the lead singer. Johnny McBee choreographs all the music and works all the electronics before the show. And when the show starts, that music starts, the electronics start.
Right.
And man, after that, it is game on. These guys hit the stage, and you got to understand the level of difficulty that these guys take care of effortlessly on stage. They get on stage, they are on point, they transition from song to song. The whole time behind you, this electronic music is playing that they've pre-choreographed and pre-recorded, and they don't miss a beat, man. It is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. I was blown away, and the level of musicianship is sometimes lost unless you take the time to realize how much effort these guys put into.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, I was just, you know, we'd heard a little bit, you know, Century Media asked us to do this show, and in Earache Records. And, you know, we hadn't really seen anything with these guys. This was kind of a new genre for us. And we're a little apprehensive, I got to say. But I'll tell you what, getting together with the guys and then seeing them live, wow, great show.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? It was interactive. They had the crowd jumping and hopping. It was a good little venue. We were at the Whiskey A Go-Go in West Hollywood.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, our old haunt, Sunset Boulevard. We seem to be there a lot lately.
That's right.
But we love it. But yeah, Century Media asked us to do this. We did a little study, a little work before, and man, we were blown away by the music. But like Deano said, I can't believe the level of professionalism and just excitement and electricity that these guys brought to the stage. Yeah, and it was awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, I really felt like I was at a stadium show. They brought it like they were headlining one of the biggest, hottest shows in the world. I tell you, it just blew my mind.
Well, these are some of the hardest working guys in rock right now. They work their lips off, man. They hump from venue to venue from across the United States. They set up all their own equipment. These guys are do-it-yourself to the nth degree, and they deserve so much more. We can't wait to watch how they grow.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey guys, on that note, why don't we just introduce the guys?
Why not? Let's talk to Johnny McBee and the boys with the Browning.
What's up? We're the Browning, and we're here with
AudioMorpheus.com.
Hey guys, Deano here with AudioMorpheus.com. We're here at the Whiskey A Go-Go in famous Hollywood, California with the Browning. Hey guys, you want to introduce yourselves?
Johnny, I do vocals.
I'm Colin, I play guitar. I'm Drew, I play bass.
All right, so guys, man, we have just been digging the fusion out there, and not just with you, but there's a lot of cool fusion going on in the metal scene today. Dubstep and metal.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, I mean, it's inevitable for people to just be adding more and more electronics into music, and like me and everyone in the band, we all feel like it's really the future of like what metal's going to turn into, you know. Everyone's adding more electronics, like even more mainstream artists are, and yeah, we're trying to be the forefront of that in the metal scene.
Absolutely. Well, how's the fans? I mean, have you always been this style, or is
Yeah.
this something you've incorporated?
Yeah, it's always been this way. Like, it was a solo project of mine back when I was younger, and it was the same style of stuff, techno and metal, and you know, once it got formed as a full band, we just tried combining it even more so. And yeah, it's always been a sound, and it's always what we're gonna do. So.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
well, Century Media, definitely a metal label, but we've been seeing more and more different types of musics coming in. What got you guys together with Century Media?
Like, really, we're not sure.
Okay.
It has to do something with Earache Records, because that's who we've always been with.
Okay.
And I just got an email one day that said that, you know, now Earache and Century Media are working together on stuff. So
Nice.
that's really, you know.
Right. So,
Definitely a good thing, though. There's a lot of bands that we look up to that have been with Century Media. So
excellent. So now this tour with Chimera, you guys about halfway through it. Tell us about the tour and kind of where you're at with that right now.
it's been interesting because Chimera's got kind of an older fan base than what our typical fan base is, and we've done a few tours like this where it's been really different. We've toured with Fear Factory and Static X, and so it's really good for us because it brings out people see us that normally wouldn't see us on a different tour that we would fit in with more.
Right. Excellent.
Now at our regular shows where we're headlining, we have, you know, 30-year-old dudes coming out bringing their kids, and the dudes seeing us on tour Fear Factory, and normally they wouldn't go out to a scene show like what we play. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And where you guys hail from?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah.
Excellent. So at this point in the tour, you guys are you about halfway through?
It's about a third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, about half. I don't know.
It's almost to the halfway point, yeah.
Yep, we're getting there.
Anything exciting going on with the tour? Any fun stories you can share? You know, just something digging about tour?
This tour's been really chill.
Yeah, like we a lot of the drives have been kind of long, but like I do a lot of night driving and he drives during the day, and we just switch back and forth and it works. So we've been showing up at venues early, getting everything loaded in, and then we just have a bunch of time to kill. So we'll just go hang out.
Excellent.
There was a day last week where we just went and ate Chinese and then saw a movie.
Nice.
We're really,
Regular guys.
yeah, we're really not that exciting on tour.
Right. All right.
But the tours where there's not stories are usually the best ones.
Right.
Because that means nothing went wrong.
Question for you, Johnny. Singing the way you do every night, a lot of fans, a lot of people, including myself, got to wonder, how do you do that day after day and not destroy the vocal cords? Is this something that just comes natural for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's different for everybody. Like, every vocalist has their own style, and even some of the best vocalists, they just have their voice goes out. Some people, they're a terrible vocalist, but their voice never goes out. Or, you know, it's just, I'm just lucky. I don't really have any throat problems ever, and there's some people that can only scream for 20 minutes. There's not really any tips.
Right.
But I just say don't push yourself too far, or else then you will. Like, I always tell people starting off that if there's like learning how to scream, once they start feeling the pain, then stop, and then maybe within a few weeks, then maybe the pain will come a little later, and you just kind of build up a tolerance.
Yeah,
you know?
kind of like a callus on.
Yeah, like I've been screaming, touring for like 4 years now, so it's just become second nature, and there's never really an issue. So.
Okay, right on. So one of the things too that kind of like to bring to the fans, to the mainstream out there is, I think people have a conception of when you're touring with a band like Chimera, been around forever. The conception is that you guys have made it. You've come along, and we know that that's not necessarily the case. I mean, you guys are doing good, but you're still trying to get to that next level. There's a lot of bands out there like you, excellent talent, just struggling to get the attention that they need. What would be some advice for you to maybe some of the other bands out there working their way up to just hang in there, and kind of what it takes to make it, to make it happen?
You gotta kind of do things yourself at first, like booking your own your own tours and like just doing your own promotion, and like once you get yourself out there, then that's when like labels or management will notice you. If you're already making an effort to get out there and actually do it, then they'll say, oh, since this band is committed enough to do it themselves, we're gonna help them out.
Nice. Okay. Right on.
Essentially, yeah, like once you're at the point where like you're doing the things for yourself that they would do for you is when they take notice.
I see.
Like you almost get to the point where you almost don't need them. You know, I mean, they do a lot for you,
Right.
but still, you know, like
Well,
you just
you're
have
doing
to.
so much yourself.
You just have to tell yourself like to do for yourself what they're going to do for you.
Okay.
You know, they just want to see that like you're going to put forth the effort, you know, and be a band that actually tries and not
Right.
just be a band that just sits on your ass and expects people to just flock to you.
Yeah, like people think, oh, you got signed to a sweet label, you're going on tour with the biggest band on that label.
Right.
That's not true by any means,
Right.
you know.
Do you think that the whole downloading and the piracy that's been going out there has affected things that way?
Well,
if the conception has changed?
I think downloading has helped the ability to spread your music, but it's hurt the ability for musicians to make money.
Right.
But just depending on the reason why your band's doing this, you know, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it because I know no one in this band is in it for money, or all of us would be done at this point.
That's awesome.
But
honestly, it's
like,
refreshing to hear that.
yeah, and you know, even the opening bands on this tour, they're putting a lot of money into this crap, you know.
Right.
And just what you got to do. Like, people expect to just get handed crap, but even after you're signed, after you've done some legit tours, you're still going out of pocket.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's it, man. That's what it all comes down to. That's why we emphasize so much. Get out there, listen to their music, buy their music, and help support the bands that keep bringing to you this awesome music, because these guys, man, they need to make a living. And the talent that they bring, you got to put some price on that. And, man, I couldn't... Yeah, guys, thank you so much for taking the time for us, and we're looking forward to the show tonight. It's going to be fun, and looking forward to seeing where you guys go from here.
Thank you. We have a new album coming out October 7th called Hypernova.
Nice.
And it basically takes what we do and steps it up to the next level. And so just everyone keep up on our Facebook and on all that crap. I know pre-orders went up and everything. Here's one of the new songs, my ringtone.
Nice. Well, guys, if there's, next time you guys come back through, we definitely want to see you in town again, and we're looking forward to hearing the new music.
Yeah.
We're going to put that up on our website, and man, it's going to be awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Well, hey guys, Deano here with AudioMorpheus.com. See you next time.